fake Lego Star Wars products on Amazon, Temu, Walmart, AliExpress, and more. The product prices range from $1 to $100, and some are extremely high quality, while others belong in the toilet. But let's look through some fake Lego scams, and be sure to stay till the end of the video for today's giveaway. And be sure to subscribe or I put Baby Yoda in a blender. Now let's get into it. Package 1 of like 20. Big shocker, a lot of these were flown in from China. I honestly don't know what's in each of these, so I think this one is going to be filled with minifigures. Not exactly. There's a woolly mammoth in here. Scratch that, she's a bantha. Okay, we're not even 5 minutes into the video, and I'm pulling out the pliers, and I'm extremely frustrated. I have to squeeze this together because it's too wide. This is the bottom mouth of the bantha, and it will not fit. It doesn't fit here at all. Not to mention, this horn, when I tried to put it in, snapped off one of the pieces. So now it doesn't really stay where it's supposed to go. In no worky. And did I also mention that during transport, the back of the tail snapped off?
A few moments later.
The bantha is as completed as possible in its current state. I had to use pliers to get the mouth to work. One of his ears does not go on, and his tail also is broken. And of course we've got his rider, Tusken Raider Boba Fett from the Book of Boba Fett. Oh yeah. This knockoff Lego gets a thumbs down. But what else is in the first package here? A Mega Baby Yoda? I mean, this thing is massive. Comes with a little coffee cup, very scary eyes, and the back is like weirdly outlined. I mean, this thing is like a McDonald's toy. Let's build him a Mandalorian counterpart to see just how big Baby Yoda is. This guy is incredibly detailed. I believe it's Paz Vizsla. First of all, he's got the minigun, which looks great.
I am heavy weapons guy.
He has individual knee pad pieces that will move with the knees, and then you can actually slide them off if you don't want them on. This is like the level of stuff that I buy from like Brick Tactical. Wrist pads, jetpacks, chest plates, and shoulder pads, all custom molded for the minifigure. But for the moment of truth, Baby Yoda. This dude is so big. He's thick. Ow! Oh my god, that hurt my finger so bad. That first package also came with, I think, Zeb from Star Wars Rebels. My man's got eyes like a fish. But there's one more in the package. Bosk. He got a big old forehead. But his bottom half looks good, just the top doesn't. He also comes with a stud shooter. Do it work though? Not very well. Package number 1 certainly had its ups and its downs. Even though Lego scams are dangerous, there's something out there that scares me even more. Data brokers selling my information to scammers, spammers, and everyone else who wants to target people. I googled my name and I was shocked by the amount of results that popped up. It's terrifying to know how much information people have access to just from a simple Google search. And it can be way worse than this. Your addresses, health records, relatives, and more may be out there for anyone to see. Just imagine what the hackers and scammers can do with all that information. That's why I've been using today's sponsor, Aura. Aura shows me which data brokers are selling my information and automatically submits opt-out requests for me. My email was flooded with spam, but since using Aura, it has significantly improved. I can actually read my emails in peace now. It will also help protect me from hackers who use this information to access social media accounts, bank accounts, and other sensitive information. This protection is more important than ever because of all the recent data breaches. AT&T recently revealed over 73 million customer records were released onto the dark web. As a result, it's recommended those breached use strong passwords, monitor account activity, and do credit freezes and fraud alerts. Aura does all of this for you to keep you safe. I value my privacy and I value yours. You can go to aura.com/DaleyBricks to start your 2-week free trial or click the link in the description below. Thank you to Aura for sponsoring this video, and let's get back to Lego Star Wars scams. Okay, a lot of these are not labeled as to what they are, but we can scan for instructions, so let's check it out. Oh, it looks like it's an Imperial attack shuttle. Okay, well, why don't we go ahead and build this sucker and see how she looks. And there she blows, boys, the Imperial Troop Transport. I bought this off of AliExpress, and it did cost about $20. Now, in order to buy the official LEGO Troop Transport, which is retired, it's gonna cost you about $65 according to Amazon. But it did MSRP for $29.99 and came with really good minifigures, such as the Mortar Trooper, which is just one of my favorite stormtroopers ever. So this, honestly, not that great of a deal. It is bigger than the LEGO version, but no minifigures, and it's not authentic LEGO. Easiest way to tell it's not authentic LEGO, of course, no LEGO logo on the studs. That being said, this thing is pretty sweet. 6 different bay doors that all double open from both sides. You've got a blaster cannon on the top, which does rotate 360 degrees, and you can peel the entire hood of this thing off, which makes loading troopers into it super easy. And since it's bigger than the LEGO version, you can fit more troopers in it.
Nice.
It also has 2 driver's seats in the front there, and with the hood on, you can actually go ahead and open up the butt of this thing and unload your load.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
But we're gonna need some stormtroopers to fill this up. That's where these bad boys come in. $1 a piece, fake LEGO stormtroopers off of Temu. Let's check them out. And there we go. We've got ourselves some fake stormtroopers. I will preface this by saying at $1 a piece, you really can't go wrong. I think it's perfectly fine what we get from $1 a piece, but let's get into the specifics. They're not all created equal. Some are really good, some are exceptionally bad.
What the is this piece of?
We have a lot of Thrawn stormtroopers from the Ahsoka show, such as Enoch right here, who is missing the mouthpiece of his helmet, and his eyes are super far apart and weird looking.
Look how they massacred my boy.
For some reason, they gave him a cycler rifle, and I think that's a Mandalorian pistol right there. He does have different printing underneath, which looks a little bit better. A lot of these figures have that additional printing with then an armor piece you could put on top. So it does give you some options, which I think is kind of fun that LEGO does not offer. And he actually comes with a cloth waist cape. It is really cheap cloth, but still it's better than LEGO, who really is stingy about that with LEGO Star Wars. We've also got a couple of Enoch's troopers here. This gray helmet just looks awful. The printing on it is terrible. The one on the right, not as bad though, I will say, and I do love the ribbons all throughout them. I just think these are some of the coolest stormtroopers we have had in a really long time. The final Ahsoka show trooper is my favorite by far. It is a Death Trooper with the ribbons and the gold, and he comes with a really accurate Death Trooper rifle. His plastic is made of different plastic than the rest of them. Like, this is actually really solid, sturdy plastic compared to the rest. I don't know why he's built different. He also has the zombified head, which looks really good. This is just a really solid trooper, and if this was authentic LEGO, I would believe it. This is a really good fake. That's where fake LEGO and scams kind of collide, and it can get a little bit scary buying on places like eBay, Amazon, etc. We do have a few additional trooper types here, including some First Order troopers. We've got a Shock Trooper right there, First Order Sith Trooper, 501st Trooper, First Order Gunner, and Standard First Order Trooper. I actually think these guys look decent. Some of the helmets are a little bit screwy, but the rest of them looks pretty good. But then we get to the worst trooper. That would be the Standard Stormtrooper, who, as you can see, has got the baldest head I've ever seen. Yeah, he just looks super goofy. Plus, he's got the Giga EE3. And if we go ahead and remove his chest plate, he has Clone Trooper armor underneath. He also just doesn't look very good in my opinion. But what's funny is with some of these packs, you actually get little droids with them. They're actually a little bit more accurately scaled to the minifigures than actual Star Wars droids. Either way, why don't we go ahead and load up this troop transport cruiser with these stormtroopers and see how it looks. Okay, this thing can fit a lot of stormtroopers, but my one qualm is you can't close the lid when you have stormtrooper drivers in there, and I broke the lid. At the very least, on the sides, you can fit quite a number of stormtroopers within these little passageways here. Really looks fantastic, and you can fit more on the inside, but I just don't have a ton more of these fake stormtroopers, so we fit all the ones we had. I think this thing is actually pretty awesome. Again, considering LEGO has discontinued their version of it, this is not a terrible deal, and $1 stormtroopers even if they're not great, it's better than them being $10 a piece.
Art of the deal. Art of the deal.
We don't just have stormtroopers in Star Wars. We've also got droids, baby. Oh god, I destroyed it. That's right. I have a droid attack craft and droidica. This bad boy cost me $8, and it's kind of nice to see that it actually comes with a box with some designs on it. It's from Building Boat, and I believe I got this one off of Amazon.com, and I see ads for this thing everywhere. Then I also purchased this droid carrier, which is a remake of the original droid battle pack. This one I believe was $6, but it does come with some B2s, but it does look like it's significantly less pieces, and this one was only $8, and you get all these droids and droidicas, so definitely a price differential here, and we could check them out. And here is the first one. This thing honestly doesn't look super Star Wars-y to me. It looks like it's from like the Jetsons.
Hey, no.
But it is pretty good value. You get the carrier, which comes with 5 B1s and 2 supers. They also throw in 2 additional supers, and these guys look really good. They just look like Lego Super Battle Droids, except slightly more light gray. They throw in 2 staff speeders as well, and I actually really like these. These are very lore accurate to Star Wars. Absolutely insane amounts of value for a fake Lego Star Wars set right here, and they really go all out. Even the bags that these come in replicate Lego. It's the same font even. Plus, despite the front cover looking completely knockoff, the actual instructions themselves are extremely similar to Lego, but it will convince parents that this is real Lego, and so it is still pretty scammy. And for comparison, okay, I don't know why I did that, I've brought in the Battle Droid Troop Carrier from the Battle Droids Battle Pack. As you can see, they're both definitely very similar. Let me know in the comments which you guys think is better. I kind of like the Lego version better. It's a little bit more sleek and looks a little bit more Star Wars-y. Again, this one just seems like a Space Wars knockoff. Bring in the Giga Carrier.
Hello there.
I get this thing advertised to me on YouTube, Amazon, etc., all the time. And I'm actually kind of pleased with how it turns out. I love droid troop carriers, and this thing I would not be mad if Lego actually made. It has 2 racks on both sides, and you can go ahead and fold them down like such in order to deploy your battle droid army. It also has a front driving seat for a command droid, and the 2 racks fit 32 droids. That's right, 16 on both sides. If you compare that to the Lego droid carrier right here, it is kind of a better design. Now, this Lego droid carrier is actually one of my favorite sets of all time, but it only fits 14 droids, and it doesn't have that same sort of sleek feel that this thing does. I would believe this would be in the Battle of Naboo, whereas this one here, I mean, it looks good, but it's not quite the same feel as this one. In this case, I think Lego actually loses compared to the fake online store. The one way Lego does win is they do have weapon carriers on the sides here, so you can go ahead and pull your blasters off and equip your droids with them. Whereas this bad boy just comes with a pile of weapons that you kind of just have to hold on to. They also, weirdly enough, give you a ton of these Lego base plates. Yep, they give you 33 of these for your various battle droids, which is funny because I really don't need to display 33 battle droids. They're already displayed in the troop carrier. But the cool thing about this is it also comes with 2 different droidica. And these droidica actually look really fantastic for what they are. Now, to finish off the vehicle portions of our fake Lego droid army, I purchased this crab droid off of Walmart. Now, what's interesting is Lego has never really made a crab droid set, so this is not based off of any Lego set, and it looks really, really good. This is a very nice movie-accurate crab droid, I must say. Lego should really make a crab droid battle pack and include some Utapau clone troopers. I was pretty pleased with this one. I believe it cost me about $8. But I will say this thing had the worst instructions experience ever. These instructions are extremely dark and tiny. I mean, microscopic. Like, I can zoom in with the camera lens on them, and they're even still hard to see. But you have to remember that, like, this is my hand, these are the instructions. This thing is tiny! So we do have a really nice collection of fake Lego vehicles here for the droids, but we're going to need some more droids themselves. I purchased a few of these commando droids, and these puppies are about 25 cents a pop. Then we have a number of these pilot droids, which again, about 25 cents a pop. We also have another variant of the super battle droid. These ones like are almost black compared to the gray ones that came with the set. However, they are clearly made by the same company, although these individual ones I purchased on AliExpress. Then we do have another commander droid right here, as well as General Grievous.
Hello there.
However, we do have two different variants of General Grievous, the white version here, and then the tan version of Grievous here. Now, the other problem with these guys is that actually sticking them in studs is quite difficult. As you can see, I've been trying to line these guys up for a while, and they keep on falling over, nowhere near Lego quality. But super cheap. I mean, all of this right here was what? Probably like 30 bucks? All of this for Lego would be like $200. Keep that in mind. But maybe that's enough droids. Let's check out some clone troopers. Now this here is a Lego AV7 cannon. It comes with 4 different 501st troopers. Great for army building and good value because you can find it on sale for roughly $14 most of the time. I purchased this fake Lego AV7 cannon. This bad boy was from Temu and cost me only $12, so it's even cheaper than the Lego version on sale, and it's way bigger.
Damn, boy, he's thick!
Look at that front cannon.
Kurt Cobain POV.
I mean, this thing is massive. It's also extremely detailed with the little missile silo on the side there, and it's sturdy. It's rock solid. This looks incredible. It does come with a single clone trooper here. It is a Phase 1 Clone Wars clone trooper, and it's really not bad at all. This thing is really detailed, and the helmet is super unique itself. It's custom molded. It also comes with a DC-15A, and underneath is a pretty accurate clone trooper head. So obviously this man can take his seat on the AV cannon and start blasting away.
Anyway, I started blasting. Bang!
But that's not the only Clone Wars vehicle I bought. This bad boy. Inside should be a TX-130T. And there we go, boys, the TX-130T for the Republic here. As you can see, it does have the autocannon top, as well as the 2 main guns on the side, both of which go up and down. The autocannon will go up and down, but it will not oscillate. There is a back hatch here that goes up. There's nothing inside, but you can obviously put a gunner there. And then there is an engine hatch here, where I guess you could store maybe thermal detonators or something. This thing is really sturdy, really solid. I mean, you could like, yep, doesn't do, like, look how solid this build is. I am slamming it. That's crazy. But sadly, it does not come with any minifigures, so I had to buy some of my own. That's right, we got clone troopers for days, boys, and these all cost me about $1 to $2 a piece. Some of the ones that came with battle droids as well cost $2, but then other ones that are just clone troopers cost $1. First of all, we've got Blitz, Havoc, and Colt here. ARC troopers from Rancor Battalion. I think these guys look decent, but once again it suffers from the fact that their chest plate and legs look fantastic. Then there's just something weirdly off and uncanny about their helmet design. But they do come with antenna, pauldrons, commas, and DC-17Ms. Very nice. Then we've got ourselves some clone trooper commanders, and these are the ones that Lego has already made. Fox is literally just a one-to-one recreation of the Lego version. They actually put the helmet holes where people complain they should go, and it makes it so the visor doesn't fit him at all.
But why? Why would you do that? Why would you do any of that?
Then we've got Commander Cody, which actually, this Commander Cody minifigure looks incredible. This is one of the rare instances where they get the helmet correct. It actually looks really good. It's got battle scarring on his armor. It's a really rich color scheme too. Like, the printer was really good here. This is honestly one of my favorite figures I've seen. The only weird thing is they gave him like Rey's blaster, which is a little bit strange. They gave him 2 of those. Then we've got Rex, which is pretty much the same story. Really nicely designed, rich colors. He looks looks fantastic. I think both of these are greater than the Lego variants right now. But then they gave him Halo pistols. I don't know why they're doing that. Then we've got some clone commanders that Lego has not made yet. Wolf and Jet, and these guys do not look fantastic. Wolf's color scheme is brown for some reason. Once again, his helmet looks super off. And then Jet over here looks very strange. They gave him this really giant backpack that looks like Playmobil, and his helmet barely fits his head. I mean, he's got like a freaking egghead, man. But then we got some standard clone trooper legions here. Here's the 65th Coruscant Guard. On the left is a very strange shock trooper with a color pattern I've never seen before. And on the right is a really nice recreation of a Lego shock trooper. The guy on the right looks fantastic. The guy on the left looks really weird. It's so strange how these are such hit or misses. Then we've got a 332nd trooper, an Iron Brigade trooper, and then a Horn Company trooper. And I think from left to right, they slowly get worse. 332nd is probably like a 9 out of 10. Iron Brigade, 7 out of 10. Horn Company, like a 3 out of 10. This dude got hit in the face by a frying pan. Then we've got a Bomb Squad trooper who is one of the first Phase 1 helmets we've seen so far. He only looks minorly derpy, but if you put him next to a regular Lego minifigure, he would definitely look pretty weird. But then the Kashyyyk Corps trooper looks amazing! The detailing on this, the print job, it all looks fantastic. Plus, they even have the helmet hole at the top to see the green visor beneath. If you told me this was a custom from Clone Army Customs, I would believe you, it's that good. But then we got these weird looking fellas. They're like Radio Ops Spec Ops troopers or something along those lines. On the right, we've got a 501st variant, and again, they have those really big, strange backpacks. They got antenna coming out of their very weird helmets. I just don't think they look very good. And then the guy on the left is supposed to be a medic. So it's like a Spec Ops medic? I don't know if the lore behind that checks out, but yeah, they're pretty strange looking. So we got a plethora of these fake Lego clone troopers. Some are way better than others. And I'm gonna be giving them all away to you guys. All you gotta do is hit the like button, subscribe with notifications turned on, and comment down below which fake Lego you think is the best. But we have many more to get through, so let's check some more out. I couldn't help myself. I bought the fake Lego Jyn Erso. They used the same cover art as Lego, which is a lawsuit waiting to happen, but I don't understand why they would make the action figure Jyn Erso fake. This is like the worst selling Lego of all time. It came out in like 2016, and you can still find it on store shelves. It sold that poorly. Let's build it. And there she is, the woman, the myth, the legend, Jyn Erso. I still don't understand why you would ever make the worst selling Lego into fake Lego. And on top of that, this is horrible. Let me tell you, this hurts so much putting this together. The cheap parts are like, you can hear how cheap they are. What? Fake Technic bricks are really awful to put together. I have the official Lego version right here. Let's compare. They do honestly look virtually identical, but let me go ahead and switch them around, and you guys have to guess which one is real and which one is fake. All right, boys, 3 seconds to guess which one is real and which one is fake. 3, 2, 1. If you guess the right one is real, you're wrong because the left one is real. I think it's kind of easy because you can tell the plastic on the left is of way higher quality. It does not creak and squeak like the other one does. It feels so much better. This one feels like garbage. So let's get into more minifigures. I got a butt ton more, baby. All right, guys, starting off with these new minifigs, we're going to be looking at expensive versus fake Lego. Firstly, we've got the Twi'lek slave girl here. Take your guess on which is real and which is fake. Well, the one on the right is fake. These guys look nearly identical, and yes, there is a reversible head here. Now we have Gar Saxon versus Gar Saxon. This one I feel like is a little bit more obvious, but still, it's a little bit sneaky. The one on the right is fake. The one on the left is real. Next up, we've got Kylo Ren. Another one where I think it's like semi-obvious which one is real and which one is fake. The one on the left is fake. The one on the right is real. I'm really nervous I'll accidentally replace the real one with the fake one. And finally, boys, the holy grail of LEGO minifigures, Cloud City Boba Fett. Yeah, I am wondering if anyone has gotten scammed on this before because these look so unbelievably similar. There's some slight differences though, and if you are guessing that the one on the right is the real one, you would be correct. It helps that mine is slightly cracked and damaged, but still, if it wasn't, I mean, these are extremely similar to each other. It's funny the differences between like how close these ones are to being accurate to each other, and then how horrible the baby Yoda is. Now, I also wanted to show off the clone troopers again because I have their real variants here. These ones are a lot more obvious, but the left is real, right is fake. I actually like the fake one better than LEGO's new real one. Here are the Commander Foxes, and it's literally just the same minifigure, except the one on the left's visor is all messed up. That's the fake one. And then Commander Cody here, another instance where I think the left one, which is the fake one, is a lot better looking than the real LEGO one. I think this one on the left is just substantially nicer than the one on the right. Again, this one could be a Clone Army Customs minifig. Now, I've also got some more Beasties here that we should check out. I think it's like a Rancor, yeah, a big boy from The Mandalorian, and Jabba the Hutt. So first of all, we've got Jabba here, who's fairly decent. He's a big old lard, looks nice, pretty cheap plastic to be honest. Then you've got the Mandalorian steed creature, which honestly is pretty nice. This thing is massive, its mouth moves, it does have some reins at the top, you could put a minifigure there. It also comes with the Mandalorian, who actually looks really nice with his cycler rifle. However, you take off his helmet and he looks very scary. And you get a little teeny tiny baby Yoda who actually looks really nice. I like this baby Yoda, though I do like the LEGO variant better. We can sit him atop the beast so that he may ride. And then we've got the Rancor here, who is awesome. Again, his mouth moves. He's got movable hands too, with individual little spikies that you can take out. Also comes with a little chain you can put on him or on his wrist there. Actually, I think it's supposed to go on the wrist there. And I broke it because it's cheap plastic. Okay, well, we'll put the remnants on the wrist and that looks a lot better. Okay, yeah. This might be my favorite beastie. I've also purchased a number of Jedi, and this Luke Skywalker is absolutely cursed looking. For some reason, he comes with dual lightsabers, which are like almost neon green, which look kind of cool. He's obviously supposed to be from Dagobah, so he comes with a little Yoda. And this little Yoda has seen some stuff. Look at that man, compared to the much more youthful baby Yoda. Then we've definitely got some better looking Jedi, like this Temple Guard right here, which I'm pretty sure LEGO has never actually made themselves. Comes with dual yellow lightsabers, although in this camera light, it kind of looks green. Just a fantastic Jedi Temple Guard right there. Then to contrast that, we've got the horror that is fake Ki-Adi-Mundi. Look at those eyes. He's either on drugs or has horrible pollen allergies. Ahsoka definitely looks a lot better though, with her white lightsabers right there, which have like a creamy quality to them.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Good quality. This is one of the better fakes for sure. We've also got a bunch of additional droids, like this C-3PO with a massive nose and no mouth. We've got an assassin droid, which is very serviceable. It's just good looking. This brown droid, which I think is supposed to be a Geonosian droid, but it's literally just brown, not even like orangey brown, so it's strange. Standard B1 battle droid, which, believe it or not, looks like a standard B1 battle droid. Yeah, there's no problem with this. And same thing with the Kashyyyk Trooper variant, just a really solid fake right there. Now, maybe my favorite fake of all is going to be this Boba Fett right here, which looks absolutely incredible. Amazing plate armor, comes with a utility belt at the bottom, nice jetpack visor that is actually see-through with the black helmet beneath. He just looks absolutely gorgeous for $1. Are you kidding me? Plus DC-15C blaster, which I mean doesn't make sense, but okay. The Cloud City Boba Fett came with this EE3, so I might give it to this guy instead. There we go. That is perfect. It also comes with an interchangeable old Boba Fett head too. Then we've also got Darth Vader here, and he's got like an orange lightsaber for some reason. It's not red, it's orange. It's not just the camera, and he just didn't come with a cape, which I think would have made him look so much better, but it is what it is. I have a much cooler variant of him here. Translucent blue Darth Vader. You can easily use these for holograms and stuff like that. It just looks really, really nice. And I actually have a whole series of these. We've got Palpatine right here with his lightning, and there's a lot of details on these. These are nicer plastic too than some of the other fakes that we've been seeing. We've also got Darth Revan here, which is a very random one to have in translucent blue, but I mean, I guess if you really need like a hologram of Darth Revan, you've got it right here, which is kinda nice. R2-D2, a classic, and probably my favorite hologram trooper is going to be the Stormtrooper right here, who actually, if you take off his helmet, does have facial features as well, but this would be super useful for mock building, that and the Darth Vader. It also does come with a shooter. Shpakow! Oh, that one actually kinda launched. Nice! The world of fake Lego is honestly pretty insane. It rides a fine line between being a great value deal, especially in a world where Lego sets are just extremely expensive nowadays due to inflation, and also the risk of being a complete scam and getting scammed on secondhand websites through these, as well as false advertising, with these things essentially trying to mimic Lego as close as possible to get naive parents to purchase them. I think fake Lego definitely has its uses and can be pretty funny, but I do warn people out there that it can be a huge waste of money, and it's a bit of a gamble every single time. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Be sure to click that subscribe button for more content, and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted to whenever I live stream or upload. Thanks so much.